Introducing the new Starboard TallTwin. The TallTwin is an all new shape in the Starboard lineup this year, and it blends two shapes in one. So you're getting the kind of outline in the nose area and the length of a longboard, yet the tail section is brought over from the TwinFin. So you're blending two different styles of riding into one board, which kind of completely changes how a traditional longboard feels. You're getting so much more looseness from the tail, you're getting more speed, and this board feels much more maneuverable than, say, a traditional longboard. So this concept came really from seeing how well the TwinFin and how kind of unique that feel was with the speed that you could generate, the looseness, and the kind of style of riding. And we wanted to kind of get the length of a longboard, so you're getting you can ride into small waves. You've got that kind of longboard style of riding when you're cross stepping up the nose, you can nose ride it, yet when you do step back, you're getting much more looser, more fluid turns from kind of having less overall fins. So the overall shape kind of blends the back half of the TwinFin. So you're getting the same channel that's in the TwinFin. It's slightly reduced, but you're getting that channel which helps push the water through, giving you that speed and actually helps with the tracking. So you're able to help kind of get some tracking that takes pressure off the fins. But as you get to the very back over the kind of Nubster fin here, you've got quite a lot of V. So when you are stepping back, you can help really swing such a kind of longboard around quite easily. So it has the same fin configuration as the TwinFin. Personally, I prefer it without the Nubster, so just with the two side twin fins. I feel it's faster, but however, if you do want a bit more drive, you want to lock up a little bit more your turns, then the Nubster helps kind of give you a bit more stability and control. So the nose area is in outline very similar to the longboard shape. We've really worked on kind of having quite a thin rail shape in the nose and in the tail. So again, learning from the TwinFin, having that really nice thin rail means that you need less pressure when you're trying to turn the board. You're able to just lean on that rail and it wants to really come round and kind of hold for those carving turns. You've got the same kind of moon tail shape as well. So when you are on rail, you're kind of turning on a pin. So it's really responsive on kind of rail turns. The overall deck shape is fairly flat throughout, so you're getting quite a stable flat deck. And the bottom shape towards the nose is actually quite flat overall. So when you're nose riding, it maintains speed and then funneling into that kind of single channel towards the tail. So why would you choose the TallTwin, say, over a longboard? Well, the longboard, having a center larger fin, is still going to give you a bit more drive through turns. However, the TallTwin is just going to make it more exciting. You're able to do much more kind of looser, faster flowing turns, and it's generally going to kind of open up more conditions. If it's a bit smaller or if it's kind of bigger waves, this board really handles quite a lot of conditions. And what I really liked about it when I first tried this board, and it has that same feeling with the TwinFin that you can skip up and kind of slide and pump your way up the wave face and then gain control. So really nice for pumping down the line and then just leaning on rail to bring it round from that kind of looseness through turns. So the TallTwin, two boards blended in one, completely different feeling to the traditional longboard. Both have their place, but if you want a bit more of a faster and looser turning longboard, this board is going to tick the boxes.